right, people, listen the hell up. They call me Snow White, but don't ask me why. It sure ain't how I describe this scenario. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. This dress is way too frilly. But I didn't ask for any of this. 1 minute I'm polishing floors and dodging my stepmother's side eye, and the next, I'm on the run. How do you expect me to run in these high-heeled slippers? So there's this evil queen with a vanity problem, and she wants my heart on a plate. They say she's the fairest of them all, but let me tell you something. She's also the scariest of them all.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
You've asked this before. Maybe go take a nap. Snow White is the fairest, my queen. No cap.
Now I'm holed up with 7 dwarves who pack more than just bad attitudes. And trust me, they're the real deal.
We got your back, White. You say the word, and we'll blast that bitch to kingdom come.
Bow to me, child, or I'll see your bones turn to cinders.
But I'm done hiding. That huntsman did me a solid, and now I'm ready to pay back that favor. It's time to storm the castle, crack that magic mirror, and show the evil queen once and for all exactly who she's fucking with. I had it with these motherfucking apples in this motherfucking forest. And if you think I'm some helpless little princess, well, you better guess again. 'Cause I'm Snow White, motherfucker. And I'm about to put a bullet in this bedtime story. Now pass me that apple. And while you're at it, maybe some combat boots, 'cause I've had enough of these slippers.
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture, loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the Comic Relief Crusader.
Hello! Back on a Tuesday, the way it should be, and suing a company for human rights violations. It is I, the Comic Relief Crusader, back here on a Tuesday, on a Titillating Tuesday, and I hope you enjoyed that version of Snow White, which seems to be a lot more pleasant than current Snow White versions that might be out there right now. So I hope you kind of got a giggle out of that. It just looks superior in every way. So how's it going, everybody? Nice to see you here. Great that you can make it today on this Titillating Tuesday, like Bill Barkley. And Bill, yeah, hey, Comic Relief Crusader, have you seen the trailer for Predator, Killer of Killers, an animated movie coming to Hulu? I have, Bill, and we're going to be talking about that today. And we also got Vince Womack, who says, hail, Comic Relief Crusader. Nice to see you, Vince. And we got everybody's favorite polar bear of the ages, Snortopoopas Cuber. How are humans and other critters? And nice to see you too, Snortopoopas. Great that you can join us today. And who else we got here? We got the one and only Franco Walker. Hello, and hello to you too, dude. Nice that you can join us today. We got the Egyptian overlord of the ages, Lord Thoft. Nice to see you, man. Great that you can join us. And who else we got here? We got the one and only Wendy, Trauma Warrior. Hello, CRC in chat. Hello to you, Wendy. Nice to see you. Great that you can make it. And maybe today you might have a team that might be listening in. We don't know, but I'll take what I can get. So let's see. Who else have we got that's also here? We got Lenrod. What's up, dude? Nice to see you, Lenrod. Great that you can join us. Hails is Lenrod. And we got the one, the only, the man of men, Rancor Steve. Howdy, all you awesome people. Nice to see you, dude. We got Pop Culture Republic that's also interacting with us. And let's see, because he's putting effort into everything that he does. Let's see. And I might actually watch that. Samuel L. Jackson is a badass. Yes, he totally 100% is. So... And we also got China Miller. How's it going? Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you here, and great that you can just get here right in the nick of time. I just got here. How are we doing? We are having a fabulous time, and So that being said, who else have we got here? We got the timey-wimey-limey, Franco and Paul Pye. There we go. Nice to see you. And that being said, well, let's just get everybody on in here, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Always putting maximum effort into everything, including my heart.
Idiots. Yes. Yay. Never gets old.
I know it doesn't.
And somehow I am number one, even when I'm not trying to be. How about that?
I know, right? It's like it just magically comes together with you.
Yeah, just show up and here I am. How about that?
That's right. So really, really timey-wimey-limey, I changed your life this week. I guess I'm the gift that keeps on giving inadvertently. So low effort, just like you. I'm okay with that. So there we go. And speaking of minimal effort, also on this channel, we got the Techno Sapien.
Hey.
What do you mean?
Also
low effort.
Yeah,
okay, I do.
All right, I know.
But how's everybody doing? Hope everybody doing well this fine day. By the way, games not compatible with Intel chips is a pain in the ass. I finished Days Gone, the streaming thing, and until the expansion comes out. So I went to play. Let's do Fallout 3. I had to start. You had to go in and readjust where it starts with your graphics card instead of the Intel chip because Intel chips don't work for this.
Bastards.
What are games like CPU dependent now? I'm not following.
It seems like it. It's weird. Well, I guess a lot of them don't work with the new through Windows 11. It doesn't work with the new Intel i7, blah 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 whatever. And it's stupid. So you have to go in and adjust your settings. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But, I know. Yeah.
God, I never progressed past Windows 7 myself, but yeah.
Dude, Windows 8 was awesome, and 7 was great too. It's like I miss those.
7
days.
was the best.
Oh, it was awesome. Totally. When you drop a word, everybody looks at me funny when I snap my fingers and yell, "Putting on the Reds." You should say it when you got a patient on the freaking gurney and
on the door, wheeling right into the ER.
Exactly.
A quick notation. Well, since you had that amazing opening, I want to see that film. By the way, currently Snow White at 325,000, still at 1.6. Hasn't gone down, but it hasn't been. So it's still there.
People. Let's put some effort into this.
Give it some more hate. Come on.
Exactly. And speaking of hate, the next person that we got here is Rancor Steve. How's it going, Rancor Steve?
Oh shit! I'm on a pop culture show.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So see ya.
Well, look at your T-shirt. Actually, I love that shirt, by the way, brother.
Hey, it's my favorite shirt. Here's the thing. People think I hate pop culture stuff. No, I love it. You fucking nerds are the ones who make it stupid. That's all I gotta say.
Well, we try.
We try.
That's all I gotta say.
I know.
You know. Yeah. Howdy. I'm glad to be here.
That's right.
Cool.
I know what you brought me on. I know what you brought me on.
That's because I love you so much.
No, it's because you whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I love, I got my Star Trek, my Indiana Jones, whatever.
Right. Don't make
See a
me
Top
regret
Gun
this now.
T-shirt there.
I was trying to act all cool, like, hey, I'm on my phone. It's all completely black. And I'm like, I can't see shit.
Joke's on you. We don't take anything serious here. So,
You are not the father.
No, I know, right? Yes. So,
why?
I know, right? So, and let's see. So that being said, because we're all just different levels of stupid here. Let's get on to the first segment of the show, which everybody has fun with, which is
tonight. We dive into the diseased human mind. Join me. The gray matter is warm.
Oh, God,
Why does Doctor Who always sounds like he has a dildo shoved up his ass? Why?
Well, because that's the most comfortable.
Carry on.
So, yeah.
Well, the new doctor probably does, but anyway.
Oh, he likes it. No, that's not a dildo. That's a real thing.
But I digress. So, so what do we got for stupid news today? Because I guess everybody's missed it for like the past 2 weeks. On account that shit happens. So what do we got from the Daily Mail under health section? Let's see. Letting pedophiles live out their perverted sexual fantasies using child robot sex robots, oh god, might stop them harming kids, researchers controversially suggest. So, yes. So if we enable pedos with child sex robots, then we can avert them from harming kids. Here's an idea. Maybe
I'm not even entertaining this one.
That's retarded.
I know. Hence the reason why it's stupid news. So I'm thinking, no. How about we do what they do in some other, what we like to call third world countries, and I don't know, maybe neuter them, or maybe harsher penalties, like I don't know.
Or I'm going to throw this out, a 9mm.
Well, yeah.
I'm not saying what it is, but a 9mm.
That would be
pop, pop,
Or
then,
let me. I'm going to borrow one of Steve's words. We'll use a hole puncher. How's that?
There we go. Yeah.
Or that too.
A 2-cent solution.
I don't know. Inflation, it might cost a bit more, but
well, yeah, okay, probably 5 cents by now. So yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I know, right? So there you go. There's a solution. Vince Womack, give him a Chucky doll. There we go. Yes. That would work.
Yes, a real or a Megan doll. They'll think it's a girl, and then Megan be sliced up into little shreds. And,
yeah. So
Tom, you'd be like, "Hello."
Yeah. Wouldn't this just lead to them practicing maybe a bit more with such devices? So yeah, Lenrod. Well, that's not a terrible concept, but the problem with enabling means they'll be able to go deeper into the insanity. Correct. There you go. Bill Barkley. Wait, anyone seen Megan, Killer Robot Doll? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Saw the trailer for Megan 2.0 last night.
Guys.
There you go. You got a solution.
Oh, you saw Megan for the first time last night?
No, the trailer for the upcoming movie, the sequel.
Part 2. Yeah, the sequel.
I was very confused on that one. Yeah. It's like, when did she grow up?
Yeah, right. Right? Wait, robots grow up? What the hell?
I know. I was like, wait, when did she get long hair? Body? I'm confused, guys.
It's like that shouldn't happen. So
you guys picked the wrong guest to be on the podcast. You did.
Well,
you picked the wrong.
Never.
Mike, this is on you. You picked Manorama. You're on your own on this one.
Yeah, well, all I can say is
I'm so
Now that's sarcasm.
I don't bring sarcasm.
I'll
make the podcast so offensive. How offensive?
Well,
you know.
Well, all I can say is nobody likes an Adolf Hitler. So have your best shot.
Hey, whoa.
I know, right? So let's see. We're on to Drama Warrior. Yeah, stupid news is gut check time. Yes, it is. So why don't we just move on from that and get on to something with
please
more
move on from this
weird
article.
Yes. So this article by the Times, why I stopped online dating and started fingering my own ass. So there we go.
Now
dating advice. Yeah, well, you know,
as a married man,
right?
Fingering the ass. Look,
I've stumped Steve. I've stumped Steve.
You did.
I did. Wendy says, as long as I don't have to remove her finger, I don't care. There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Wait, whoa, Wendy.
Wait times in hospitals.
How you doing?
Actually, Wendy, wait. Have you ever? We know it. Let me
Tom,
ask Wendy
you
something.
like it?
No. Wendy, has anybody ever come into the hospital and you guys had to withdraw something from the butt? I know the other orifices. Has anything had to be withdrawn? And stuff? I'm curious.
I think it was like
people come to the hospital.
I don't have to be a doctor. I'll just do it.
Well, Wendy is. She's in the trauma ward all the time. So yeah, it's like she knows. She's seen some stuff that can tell stories. Oh God.
Oh, 100%. Lenrod, yeah, they picked the right picture. Such a goofy expression. Exactly right. It's something you would see on a British comedy of some sort. And hey, Penny, great that you can make it in time.
Why does she look like she enjoys a horse dildo up her ass?
I don't know, but for some odd reason, I'm getting Marvel Squirrel Girl vibes from this. So
yes,
yeah.
Now
that you mention it, yeah,
yeah. Fuck that up.
She has that nutty look. So,
she's like, I like it long and thick.
I know, right? Padawannabe. Well, you do have to figure out what you like before you bring others into the bedroom. Well, that's true. So,
guys, if you like it in the tickle in the bunghole, it's
or a pencil in the urethra, like Wendy said. So, there you go. Yeah.
Hey. Knock your socks off. I'm married. I've tried everything.
Yeah.
Not all, but every.
Padawannabe. Did they race swap Ugly Betty? Yes, I'm guessing they did. This is the white version.
I never understood that show.
Betty.
I liked it, but without the glasses, she actually wasn't ugly though. She wasn't even ugly. I like she's Ugly Betty. She's not ugly.
Here's the thing: the chick in the image, she's cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: it's when you go on the third date, she'd say, "We're gonna do this," and you're like, "Huh?"
Yeah, exactly.
And then after the fourth date, you're like, I kind of like it. Tickle me elbow.
Her look says, can you guess what else I shoved up my rear? So,
yeah.
Oh my God. It's like playing hide and seek.
How offensive can I be on this podcast?
Enough
I should ask that before. Okay. Well,
yeah,
she's cute. I'd put it in her bum, but hey, that's I'll be honest.
No, it's not, Tom. It's not what you can put in the bum. It's what I would say that gets put in the bum.
Oh,
see, that's the problem. You ask a guy who does a manly podcast to come on a pop culture podcast. It's what's my limit? Guess what, buddy? I have no limits.
Oh, we know. We've been on that show.
I know you do. You bent over mother trucker.
Yeah.
John Peter said, well, the pickle checkler in the Navy always used to swab the guy's urethra for the clap. Not fun. No, that's true. I've heard about that. So let's see. Wendy Trauma Warrior. Micro Machine in children's noses. I believe that.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
For some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at her smile.
Oh,
yeah.
My brain hurts.
Look at her smile.
I pooped on my bum. Exit only, says Lenrod. Yes.
I love the
100%.
fact that they use a female. I don't know if it's AI or not. But she's smiling like I think it's real. But she's smiling like she's had some things.
Okay. Let me even address
then you
the
need to check
title.
out the
Let me
show
address
around
the title.
Christmas.
But it's like it's about a guy.
Right.
She says she stopped dating and started fingering her butt. Like, whoa, what was going on in those dates anyway? Like, hi,
so
nice
it's
to
about
meet
a
you. Stick your
woman?
finger in my bum. Like, what?
The whole time I thought it was about a guy fingering his bum for some reason.
It's like,
well,
Pop,
so
you know what
random.
it's like.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. She's smiling because there's a low branch on that tree.
No,
that's
she's
what-
smiling because she
Right.
has something up there already under her thing.
Right.
She's wearing what do you call those? A plug.
Asian.
She's got a plug in, a nice plug in her. So
Right.
that's what.
That's
hence
right.
The smile.
Or like
It's-
what Snorty Poopa says, she does her own stink finger. There you go.
It's right above an Asian.
And Wendy. Yeah. I could spend an hour listening to weird things I've seen and where we found them. I bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, Wendy. I got to bring you on again from Tales from the Trauma Board
Everything
again.
comes through the
'Cause-
ER.
That's true.
Stuff she's probably seen in that table.
Oh, I bet. Could fill
Yeah.
volumes. So so that's it for Super News. Lenrod, yeah, this girl is actually a dude in disguise, and she stopped online dating because none of the guys she was dating was into other dudes. Well, you could be right. So
Well,
you know,
here's the thing.
unless you're Canadian Spider-Man, then you have no idea. So
Yeah, we know. We
Yeah.
can play
Moving right
this.
along.
Steve, you
20
throw
yes.
him off all the time.
Hold up, 20
Right.
meters.
okay.
That's all you need with Canadian Spider-Man. It's 20 meters. That's it.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, so so now that we got that fun, pleasant, full news out of the way, let's see. Okay, so a couple of things we're going to be talking about today. Minecraft, which kind of surprised everyone.
Oh, it did.
And Hollywood, yeah, I was like one of them that this is actually doing well. And the other one, new Predator movie that has been revealed, which seems very interesting. Let's see, what do you guys want to talk about first? Do we do Minecraft or Predator? And we'll also leave it up to the chat.
I'll do Minecraft first.
Yeah,
Minecraft
because I actually care about the
Because there are a
Predator
bunch
more.
of virgins
Okay.
who don't know
Well, yeah, you
what
got
a
a point
woman
there.
is.
Minecraft.
I don't care. Microsoft.
Let's see. Vince's Minecraft. Okay, so we got one for Minecraft.
Good book,
sort
but
of
yeah,
a-
no, that's a totally
Yeah.
Tom,
never
this
played
is
Minecraft,
not
have
the
no interest
Minecraft
in
you
seeing
think
No.
it is.
Craft Mine, says John Peterson. There we
Yeah.
go. Mike Craft. Okay, so it looks like Minecraft is going to be the
Yeah,
new
get the
school
craft
right
out of
now.
the way. A buddy of
Okay.
mine, he picked his kids up when they came from watching it, his daughter and her boyfriend, and they liked it, I guess. And,
Yep.
and there is after credit scenes in it with supposedly as well.
Who, the
Yeah.
fuck- who cares about after scenes?
Well,
Marvel
we're-
ruined
Some people do, but for a video game
Well, I
movie,
mean, I
I
kinda
don't
did.
see the point.
You
it's
use
becoming a
the
regular
dialogue.
thing now. Like
Yeah.
Sonic, all the King Kong Godzilla
It
ones,
is.
all the Marvel films, DC. It's
Oh,
becoming a
yeah.
regular thing now.
I can't get over your
Yeah, that's
Spider-Man
true.
suit. I'm
Oh.
sorry, I can't get over it.
It's a hoodie, you know.
Okay.
Keeps you warm. I'm still in
Well,
Canada.
then
I
Minecraft.
can't.
So,
Oh, this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
so this from Cosmic Book News. Minecraft shocks Hollywood bigger than Barbie at the box office.
Yeah, it's beating Barbie, and
So-
Barbie did quite well, I guess. So it's
Wait,
yeah.
what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
It's
yeah,
breaking records.
No.
It's
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
yeah.
Yes. I mean, if it's there you go, Lenrod. If it's fun, then that's all that matters. Exactly.
But
a lot
yeah,
of people
you
that
know,
watched it said they had fun.
Obi-Wan
So,
Wrath of
it was just-
Kenobi. What's the big deal about the after credit scene? Well, I don't know. Sometimes they're
I don't
fun,
know.
sometimes they're not. So Yeah.
It's a way to prove if maybe there's going to be a part 2 or not. Maybe, like, let's dip in the,
or to get people to sit in a theater and watch all the end credits.
I mean,
you fucking nerds.
Yeah, you know what? No, I didn't fail in
I'm
Hollywood.
gonna wait for the after credits. You know what? I'm gonna make a movie that's comic book related, and I'm not gonna do an after credit just for all you nerds to watch.
Actually, make a film about just nothing but after credit type scenes. That would be.
Oh yeah.
Or do what they used to do in like the 30s, 40s, and 50s and have the credits at the start of the movie.
Yes.
Oh, God, yes.
That would throw people for a loop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Barkley, didn't Mike see the work print version? You know what? Yeah, I did with my daughter. So
And it's a 6.0 on IMDb. It's a 6.0 so far. That's not a bad.
I know, this is a weird
That's not
thing.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
I'll let you finish, comic. I'll let you finish.
Well,
you're the host. Whatever.
Well, I suppose. No, my daughter and I watched it, and over the weekend there, because I downloaded the work print version. So, oh darn, heaven forbid I give my money to Hollywood. And you know what? She, my daughter, because she's like 15, and she plays these kind of games, and when my kids were younger, they played Minecraft, they got me a little bit into it, and it's enjoyable, it's kind of a fun, relaxing kind of game, right?
I played it for you.
Yeah. And my daughter was like, and my daughter was like, you know what? I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Yeah, because there were a few things about this movie that she didn't quite agree with. And she said, you know what? It's kind of like the people wrote the movie and only knew the basics about Minecraft rather than, get into, like the way the game actually is played or should be or whatever, right?
So they didn't stick to the lore then, huh?
Did she do
Imagine my surprise.
Like, look, Dad, this is how you do it.
Yeah, pretty much on some points here.
Let's be honest.
But she didn't mind it. She didn't mind it. That's the thing, though. So,
Minecraft isn't a game that is characters. It's characters. It's not character centric like a Mario. There's a certain type of character. This is you can make your own character and you just build worlds. It's about
there's no real story
and
to
farming.
it.
Yeah, there's no real story to this film of the game in general. It's just about about mining, farming, building.
Tom, you would have
having Pac-Man the movie. No story. It's just Pac-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom would have 40 acres of bricks for no fucking reason. And be like, hey, everybody, look what I have. I will bust your balls, Tom. I love you, Tom, but I'm going to bust your balls.
Oh, man.
It's all good.
Mike, you would have 80 acres.
Yes, I would.
And you'd be like, hey,
because I'm a hoarder.
You like it?
And don't be wrong. Let's be honest. It sold tickets. Why? The name. The name sold the tickets.
Yeah.
The game is that. It's a high-selling game. It's been on almost every console, PC, your phone, everywhere. It's
the other thing that she said is like, why did they make Jack Black Steve in this? It's like that's
whoa.
She even said Steve is too white.
Hey,
which I thought was funny.
Whoa. Is his name actually Steve in the film?
Yeah, because that's the character in Minecraft.
Look.
Dude, it's Steve. Okay. So but Jason Momoa seems to be happy. So, but
that's
yay.
Yeah.
Just give me my Lobo and I'll be happy with him again.
Why does everyone have to make the bad guy Steve? I just want to know that. I know we have a dick ass name.
Well, yeah.
We have an asshole name. I get it, Steve.
Yeah. Bad wannabe. I always thought I have Lego. Why play Minecraft? Yeah, right. It's kind of like Lego in a way.
No, it's
because
not.
you're building stuff. Yeah, it's
to an extent. It is though. It is.
Whoa.
You're building stuff with blocks. It is to an extent.
That's right.
Just an electronic version.
You guys are not making this easy for me.
I
You're not.
I know. So
Pop is all like, this is hilarious.
So Minecraft, which is out now.
Yeah, made a shit ton of money.
Well, yeah. is even bigger when the actuals are all said and done, as the flick has opened bigger than Barbie with nearly 163 million domestic box office opening. That's
domestic.
And
Wow.
you know what? And you know
Okay.
what? And I watched Barbie last
That's
year.
somewhat respectable.
It's hilarious.
Barbie's funny. Like John
Mike
Cena,
is.
and then at the end they make fun of the patriarch and saying it's all fake. I'm like, oh my god, that was awesome.
Right.
It's like,
Mike,
You know, it's
we-
like, you proved our point.
you only watched Barbie for the women. That's it.
I
oh,
also
yeah,
watched
that
it
was a
with my
reason.
wife
Yeah,
because it was
that's
interesting.
100% too.
Tom, you watched it for the dudes.
No, hey, Margot Robbie's awesome. John
That's
Cena was in
fine.
it though. John Cena was a mermaid. What the hell?
Oh yeah, that was
I know.
hilarious.
That's why you watched it. You only
Oh
watched
my
it for the
God.
man mermaid.
Oh, it was so funny. My God.
This is
But,
what happens
okay.
when
So as we went over, the estimates picked Minecraft at opening only around 50 to 60 million, right? But the flick 3 times those numbers, and Sunday the film coming in at around 157 million for the weekend, but it's actually 162,753 and $3. So, like, this is kind of a shocker. Likewise, the international box office numbers are better with $150 million, a little over $150 million. This is nuts. So worldwide box office gross, a Minecraft movie is now at over $313 million.
Wow.
And it costs $150 million to make.
Wait,
Okay,
whoa,
let me just say something.
whoa.
300 and someone. Snow White hasn't even made 164 mil. So this has already beaten it in a weekend.
It hasn't
In a
even
weekend.
broken. Yeah. And Snow White doesn't even hit over 100 million.
I
Well,
know
I think
nothing about
overall-
this franchise. Is the movie
Yeah.
family friendly?
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Okay.
Like my
So yeah,
my
you've
buddy
got,
and his
you've got a
daughter
pretty
and her
big
boyfriend
segment
went to it. So yeah, it's
that'll drive this movie.
Here's what-
Anything family friendly will pretty much rule the box
There we go,
office.
John. Yep.
Yeah, a lot
Proud
of
player
times,
of
yeah, yeah,
Minecraft
it's true.
since version 1.
I've
Yeah,
seen
it's-
it. I've never played it.
I don't play it anymore.
It's-
I did occasionally once in a while.
Oh,
Portal Knights is
shut
a
up.
better
You
version
still
of it,
play
but-
it.
Oh no, I got my Destiny and my I need
No,
PC.
whatever. You
The
got
last game I
Minecraft
played
on
was
your-
Unreal Tournament last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Unreal
Oh.
Tournament. Oh, there's some classics.
This is
Oh.
what boggles my mind about
Right.
Minecraft
Right.
is take Snow White, for example.
Yes.
Oh,
Should
we
have
have-
been
we
a
have to.
hit. I know. I'm
Yeah, right.
look. Just bear with me.
Okay.
Just bear with me
Okay.
because I would have done it a little bit different.
Right.
Minecraft. If anyone said, "Hey, opening weekend, 300 and some million dollars, whatever, 299, whatever," the fact that it made its budget and is going to break its own market budget is
Yeah.
insane.
It is.
I
On
didn't
the first
know.
weekend.
I knew Minecraft was a popular game. I didn't know how fucking insane it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I go to the
Yeah.
store,
This
you see
thing is
Minecraft toys,
fucking-
Minecraft this, Minecraft that, T-shirts, everything. It's just
Because
it's
I thought
marketed.
Oh, it's
Jack
huge.
Black was gonna ruin it. I was like,
Well, that's
oh,
what
I
thought,
thought
right?
so as well because I'm
Yeah.
not a big
Yeah.
Jack Black fan. I thought it would have
No.
been ruined just from him, but
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Have you
Whatever.
guys seen
And like
videos?
John Peterson said, it's a shocker, but it tells you that people are tired as fuck of all the woke shit coming from Hollywood.
Yeah.
This didn't
Yeah.
have any woke messaging, same as Sonic, doing as well as it does. No
Okay.
messaging. Exactly.
Oh, that's
none. There was
cool.
none. Pat Wannabe, oddly, the doors would have fit in Minecraft better than Snow White. Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think?
And Minecraft is just Lego with short feet. Yeah, exactly. And hail Pacific 414. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. Great that you could drop on in. So, but yeah, no, there was absolutely no wokeified message.
Really?
Uh,
Even
really,
with Jack
really.
Black.
Even with Jack Black.
Because I thought that was going to end his career.
Well, yeah, you would think so. But
damn.
Well, yeah,
Fuck you, Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly right. Because that's the weird thing. Even I thought this is going to be a complete and utter bomb. Because
now, I used to like Jack Black. Does
Yes.
anybody remember the earlier days of Jack Black with Tenacious D? He was not afraid to go against the system, but he became a total 180 and became this other.
I remember him and Nacho Libre.
Yeah,
that was awesome. And then
that
just
was
his
fun.
Tenacious D stuff.
That's about
his live
it.
Concerts,
That's like the only
his
thing I've
concerts
seen
are
him in.
funny as hell. But then he just
Tom,
kind
you
of
had a
changed his
poster
attitude.
of Jack Black, and you'd be like, "Oh, how you doing?"
Yeah,
yeah. So,
but no,
what
in
was
reality,
that, Tom?
Tenacious D
I
was
mean,
fun.
Tom.
Tenacious, so
Yeah. Pop, you were saying?
Oh, well, that's just about the only thing I know Jack Black from was Nacho Libre, and then another movie where he was like a music teacher or a substitute music teacher.
School of Rock. School of Rock.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, those are two good movies, and that's about it. That's all I know of Jack Black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like his Padawan. I like his stuff too. I'm a big fan of Jack's. Like he did that one Pick a Destiny. It was based after the band. It was kind of telling him the band. I like Tenacious D. I've been for years. They used to be edgy and stuff, but then he kind of went with the woke culture. I'm like, oh, why stop? But
yeah.
He did a good Bowser and as the Mary Brothers. I like that. I didn't hate that. So
that was funny.
I thought yeah. So but
I was actually kind of surprised that was him.
Yeah. No.
So. But yeah, no, I'm usually you can just kind of tell, way before a movie comes out if it's absolutely going to be, like crap or not.
Yeah.
And I thought, because first reactions when this came out, when the trailer came out, everybody was like, "Oh God, Jack Black really in this movie?"
But
and
it's not on my radar.
Right. And you thought that, well, maybe, just maybe, they might listen to the fans like this, listen to Sonic, right? And maybe just change it around a little bit or, something like that. But no, they planned on ahead, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be, which is kind of weird for me to say.
Well,
that.
think about it now. Think about it now. We're so programmed to go into Hollywood thinking it's all going to be trash. Really, we do. A lot of people now, when we go into a film, it's going to be garbage. It's kind of the way we've been programmed in the last 5 years. Most everything out there is garbage for the most part.
No, we've lowered our expectations. We've lowered the bar for what we consider entertainment. It's like, see a new movie trailer or something coming out. I was like, we just had that automatic knee-jerk reaction. Like, oh, it's going to be horrid.
Yeah. That's true.
Now, I'll be honest. That's why Thunderbolts actually looks okay to me. I might actually go see that. I was like, okay, that looks something. It's not going to pull any of this, so I might actually check it out.
I know. I would be surprised if that actually turns out to be good or decent.
Surprisingly good, or do something. Yeah.
Padawan, that was one of the best songs to sing.
Yeah,
that's the movie. Yeah, I know, right? It was totally 100%. Peaches, 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 peaches. Yeah.
Anyway, Jack is a good singer, and and Kyle was a good guitarist, so they're good musicians.
True.
Tenacious D, like I said. So it's just
the thing is, Jack Black does a couple of songs, I suppose you could say, in the movie, and it's like, really, do you really need to do that? It's like you really don't need to do that in this movie. But whatever. I'm still waiting for the film to make me want to see it in the theater. Yeah, right. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Deadpool Wolverine was the last one that did that for me. I was like, I'm going in. I'm not disappointed. So,
well, you know what? That next Karate Kid movie that's coming out.
That one looks fun.
That one looks fun. That is getting me a little pumped up. Because I know
any monster movies do it for me. Any kaiju movie, I got to see in the big screen. That's a given.
Right. So Barbie, another event film, opened to 162 million, basically, because I'm not going to do the whole number, but over 100 million domestically and finished with over a massive, $1.447 billion at the box office.
Again. the name Barbie.
Yeah.
That's one reason it probably helped too, because it's Barbie. The people have been, it's been around since what, the 50s, you know. So I mean, it's synonymous. When young girls have been playing Barbies for years, and it's just exactly. So,
and Wendy brings up a very interesting point. Yeah, notice Jack Black has been very quiet leading up to the release of the movie. Right?
That's actually a good point.
Well, yes, but he's not. He's playing as smart. He's not stupid. You know, I think he's like, just keep quiet. Just keep, after the Kyle Gass incident on stage, I think he's like, just lay low. Just that's a smart move, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what, a couple of months ago, which incidentally, it was his partner that basically, well, it was kind of, I'm going to say
Kyle Gass. It was Kyle Gass, the guitarist. Very good guitarist, but that was a dumb statement he made. So,
well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, you knew it was kind of like pre-planned anyway before they, actually did it. I would imagine
it was meant as a comedy thing. I still don't hate Kyle Gass, but it was just the timing during just as that and whatever, I mean, I thought it was still funny, but I mean, we got to learn to laugh at stupid things. But I mean, it was what it was. So.
Pat want to be, they made a big mistake. We don't listen to musicians for their politics unless you listen to the old Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, right. Well, they were all about
now.
Yes,
they're kind of the opposite now. Those guys, it's like they're not Rage.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of weird how that all turned out?
I know. Right? When you're growing up, I'm a Gen Xer. Rage Against the Machine was against the system. Now they're part.
Now they're part of the system. It's like, you guys are old now.
Wow.
Oh my God. So the Minecraft dailies. Here is what it is. So April 4th on a Friday, it made a little over $57 million. So basically, opening day. On Saturday, on April the 5th, 59 million, over 59 million, and Sunday, 46 million. So you know what? This is pretty surprising. It really actually is. So, and like I said, it's not a horrible movie. It's enjoyable.
It's a popcorn movie, you would say. It sounds like it's a popcorn movie and escapism. So
yeah, exactly. And Ludrod, you got to get going, dude. Hey, not a problem, dude. It's all good. And have a fun time at work, man. So, yes, you will catch it on the replay. So, there you go. What else here? It's the only thing that detracts from Minecraft is that you gotta, obviously you got a few characters here, right? You obviously got Jack Black, who is Steve, and you got Jason Momoa, who's basically a washed up video game playing guy, a throwback from the 80s, in the glory days, kind of like
that Donkey Kong guy, the Donkey Kong guy that
in Pixels.
Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, who was that guy who broke the Donkey Kong record and he ended up showing that he was cheating?
But he's kind of like the the midget there from Pixels. Friggin' God, what's his name now? Short guy.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Yes. Thank you, John. Yeah, that's right. Peter Dinklage. He's kind of like the Peter Dinklage character, except obviously tall and he's got more body hair.
There was a joke, but Steve's here. I won't say it. Love you, Steve.
Yeah, I know. And then you got this brother sister duo, and then I think you got like the other lady, the black lady that plays a realtor, and I don't know, they all get whisked away to the Minecraft world. Then you got Jennifer Coolidge in there, Stifler's mom. For some odd reason, it's like, why would you even want to add her in? It's like, that makes no sense, but it's like, you're not quite sure who's supposed to be the main character, right? And
there's not really a main character in the game. If you played it, it's a generic character.
So it's from the trailer I've seen. It doesn't look like it has a main character. It's just people are there doing stuff. Yay.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's essentially it. Hey, Eddie Driver to Jail, how's it going?
Oh, hello.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
Great that you can drop in. I think Dinklage was the Fire Blaster or the Master Blaster in Pixels. Yeah.
Master Blaster.
Peter Drunkelage. Or as Snorter Poopa says, Peter Shrinkage.
Hey, I'm still waiting for Toxic Avenger. I'll say a couple months.
Oh my god!
That's
That's
bad.
funny.
It'll probably be good.
But yeah, it's like everybody's kind of participating, in this movie, and there's really no main protagonist. It's like, or it's like everybody wants to be the protagonist, but it's divided between so many characters in this movie, so which is rather odd. The other thing that this had going for it is that Peter Hess, the one who did Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, did this movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
something redeeming about it then.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because it has this kind of goofy off-ball type of humor in this movie that you sort of kind of get from Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, and so that's why it's also not a bad movie. So
I'll definitely, when it comes available online, I'll check it out. That's a given. So
yeah, so I got to watch the work print of the movie. So that's why it was even. Oh yeah, the unfinished CGI in this that we were watching. It's like it made it actually more hilarious to watch. It was just more funny. God,
actors and green screens.
Yay. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what made it more hilarious. So what happened? So I know for a fact that pre-sale ticket numbers justified that sketchy $50 million opening. But what happened is that Minecraft had great walk-ups. So the article writer said, my two sons went with their buddies and loved the experience. While they said a Minecraft movie isn't a great film, but it's at least enjoyable to watch. See, and that's like what my daughter said too. It's not great, but it's fun to watch, right? Especially when seen in theaters due to the fan interaction. So if you haven't seen the videos online, check out one below where all the young kids are having a grand old time, likely at the expense of boomers who didn't expect all the excitement, like myself, because I'm old. And
you're not a boomer. Come on, shut it. We're Gen
yeah, I know.
What the hell? Jesus.
So
boomers.
So the excitement. Yeah, exactly. I just feel older. So the excitement also led to the people to go see Minecraft multiple times to experience the excitement over and over again. So also, that's not too shabby if some people are actually seeing it, or more than likely the kids are seeing it over and over again. So, and it lends to a little bit of credibility, I guess. It's not great, but it's just fun.
But what do you say? If you enjoy it, you win. And it seems like a lot of people are winning with this.
Exactly. Like I said, yeah, if you like it, you win. That's the main thing, right? Padawannabe, I really think Black got this film because he did play this game a lot on his YouTube channel. Really? Jack Black has a YouTube channel? There is a video of him burning down all of PewDiePie's stuff.
That'd be hilarious.
Really? Well, yeah, and this is the game that made PewDiePie big.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Andy Derivative Drill. Are you kidding? Coolidge's mini rom-com was the best part. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know why she had to be in this film. I really don't. It's like, she's the principal of the school, right? And then I don't want to spoil it for anybody in case anybody's going to go see it, but there's let's just say there's a weird meetup between the two worlds that involve Coolidge and Minecraft. So I'm not going to go any further. But does Minecraft got legs?
Oh, it does. Minecraft is like I said, you go to Walmart, there's like t-shirts, toys, I mean, it's massive. It's a I don't even know how much Minecraft would be worth. I'd have to check, but it's a world that's worth a lot of money.
Oh my God. No, God. Bill, yeah, for people that didn't like it, would it then be called Minecraft? Maybe.
Okay, Minecraft. Let me say this right now. Sorry, Minecraft's overall net worth is estimated between 4 and 10 billion. That's worth a lot of money.
Dang. Well, that's Microsoft made it even bigger, which is
exactly
is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Any derivative Jill. Yeah, the movie is terrible, but kids are embracing it like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Right?
That's kind of scary.
I love the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I can sing everywhere it's talking. That's a classic. Funner to watch live though, because you can interact with it. It's like
Well, yeah. See, because it's really weird. I don't want to say I hated it. I didn't hate it. It's just it's a
fun movie just to escape, something to escape with. That's what
it's not horrible.
I haven't seen it, but that's what I'm guessing.
It's okay. Yeah.
No, what's the term I'm looking for? There's no ideologies or anything being pushed. That's fine. We're eventually being happy with just that. Eventually we'll get back to being more critical, but right now we're like, okay, there's nothing pushed. Oh, it's something good. We're getting better.
Exactly. And John, no, you're right. We need more mindless, fun movies so we can check out of reality for a bit. Reality sucks right now, and we need this kind of escapism. Exactly, right? It's just waste an hour and a half of your time, eating a bunch of popcorn and just going out and just, getting away for it kind of movie. And hey, Al, how's it going?
Movie too, so.
Yeah, right. What's up, Al? Nice to see you. Great that you can drop on in. Spider time does whatever a Spider Tom can.
Yeah, there's a train.
Stop that train. That's not mine this time. No Irving train this time. But,
yeah. So the excitement also led people to go see Minecraft, multiple times. We also probably have Warner Brothers marketing to thank. I bet good money that Warner Brothers paid certain influencers to record at the theater and hoot and holler things up. Well, it worked. So the Minecraft meme went viral. Everybody saw the videos on social media and went to the theater. As I tweeted myself, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big genre of movies is the meme movie. Sorry, Marvel. Oh, God, I hope it isn't a meme movie.
I don't think so. That's just speculation. I believe it is because of the name of the movie, Minecraft, and how big it is and how many people play it. I guarantee that's why. No.
Plus, meme movies, no. The Emoji movie did bad enough. That was the most terrible movie ever. But I don't know. It's
social media doesn't have that big an influence like some people think it does. No.
Yeah. No, I know, right? Heaven forbid that us influencers have any wave of influence one way or another. God, we're just giving opinions. So, I don't know really what else to say about this. It's a
movie. It's there.
Exactly. Perfectly said, Pop. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It takes up space.
Yeah. I mean, the characters, how should I put it? Some of the characters look pretty weird, right? Like the villagers, okay, like this guy right on the far left here. Like one of the villagers in Minecraft. They didn't look too bad. It's a pretty good representation of what a villager looks like in Minecraft, right? It's just kind of weird to kind of see it all kind of fleshy like, and rather weird. The sheep, that looked like an abomination from hell kind of.
Well, let's be honest. Minecraft is supposed to represent like 8 and 16-bit characters almost, So
yeah, right?
Yeah.
The sheep just look really weird. Really, really weird. The wolves.
Weird.
Weird.
Not a weird.
Yeah, the wolves didn't look too shabby. The pandas I thought kind of looked in a blocky kind of way, kind of adorable. So, yeah, exactly. It broke all the box office. Yes, it did. So, and yeah, the sheep will show well in Scotland. Yeah, exactly. I wonder how Disney sheep herder would like that. So that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I mean, other than that, you
not much you can really say.
It's not bad. It's not bad, So, but yeah, so the critics poo-pooed all over Minecraft as the Rotten Tomatoes score is lower at 48%. The Rotten Tomatoes fan score is the same at 87%. So it's worth a mention is that your ratings and reviews of Rotten Tomatoes only counts if you bought a ticket using the Fandango app. Okay. So if your friend bought a ticket or you used another app or bought them directly at the theater, your rating and review doesn't count. See, I didn't know that before. So if you buy a ticket,
that's a load of crap.
Yeah, right? So if you buy a ticket through Fandango, it'll count. But if you don't, well,
most people don't. So what does that tell you?
Right, because up here in Canada, I don't think we have Fandango.
No, but I just go to the theater here. It's like,
you just walk up, purchase a ticket like everybody else. Or I think it's rare. I actually went online and purchased a ticket.
I know. And here, if you're with, let's say, for example, Scotiabank, and you're part of the SEAM program, every purchase that you make.
Oh, lucky bastard. I want to join that just for that. Yeah.
I did ages ago. That's why I got so many free movies. So, yeah, then, you got free movies coming your way. But here we are. John Peterson, which is why RT is completely irrelevant. And who owns Fandango? Oh, really? See, I've never really checked into it. So, yes, and can you do the Fandango? Yes, I can. So, Wendy Trouble Warrior, the theaters here never have someone at the tickets desk. They assume it's been bought online. Really?
Wow.
Why doesn't that surprise
I do a
me?
little bit of both. I sometimes pre-order it from the website, or sometimes I'll just pick up a theater. It depends on whatever's quicker, because you can use your online banking or whatever, and boom, 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 you get the ticket, you get your seat, which you got to pick your seat nowadays. And then you go. So
crazy having to pick your seat in a theater, but okay.
I know.
I suppose. I don't know. You guys, do any of you guys have Fandango? Jill, Vince, Franco, Penny, any of you guys? Padawannabe? I don't know. Do you guys use Fandango down there? You? Pop?
I never heard of Fandango. You want to think of Fandango? Anybody watch the movie Fandango from 1985? That's the Fandango I know. It just starred who's in it? It's Kevin Costner, Judd Nelson, Sam, Robert. It's really classic movie. But anyway,
okay. Let's see, John Peterson. I have Regal Unlimited. I've never heard of that. Yeah.
I have Cineplex or Scene, because the Scene kind of a Cineplex. That's
right. I love it. So, but so it's a bit of an oddity. It's not bad. It's it's a shut off your brain kind of popcorn kind of movie, and
it's refreshing to see. I say,
yeah, and it beat out Snow White. That's all I'm.
Well, that's easy to do. That's a low bar.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Hawk the Slayer beat Snow White. I mean, come on.
Yeah. My God, we had so much fun with that. God,
Roger Corman, Fantastic Four.
Oh my God, yeah, I know.
This is not a difficult task.
No, this is true. So, and John Peterson, and yes, I too have seen multiple times the great cult classic movie Fandango. Nice. And I also will do the Fandango with Queen. Perfect.
It's a movie about guys from Texas that are traveling, doing after college or going to college, and they're going to follow their futures and just friends, and they go on these nutty adventures. It's a really fun, just a fun growing up type movie, and just the becoming of age type thing. They're coming out of college, whatever. It's really cool. So
and Penny doesn't Fandango. That's okay. Hey, I have yet to learn that dance move. Let's see. I might watch it when it comes to TV. Yeah, you know what? Check it out when it comes on streaming. Then either way is
100%.
fine. Yeah, definitely. So it's like I said before. It's the kind of movie that you can waste your time with. So which ain't too bad. So
exactly.
And if you're not a fan of Minecraft at any time, then yes, wait for streaming. True. So, and Roger Corman, Fantastic Four was a great film. Totally, 100%. Totally.
Yeah.
Way better than that 2015 piece of crap friggin' Fantastic Four movie. God, I hated that.
The Josh Trank one.
Yeah. Oh God. How I hate that movie.
Breathe.
Yeah, I know exactly right.
Went off the rails there for a bit.
Yeah, I know. Got to collect myself. So, So anyway, seeing how we temporarily lost Steve.
Yeah, he was busy. He had some things to do. It was nice seeing you, Steve. No, seriously, man. It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, that's right.
Take off.
I
do love that T-shirt. Damn, I want that T-shirt. That's cool. I want a Top Gun T-shirt.
Yeah, I know, right?
And by the way, you haven't had a show since or did you? Because we lost a legend in the industry. Did you have a show since then? A man from Top Gun who passed away.
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Mm-hmm.
I just figured I'd bring that up quickly. A legend, man. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, watch his movie Thunderheart. Amazing. That's one of my favorite movies he ever did. But just see his role. His role in the most recent Top Gun was so powerful that you can't help but get emotional.
It was class act.
Yeah.
Class act.
Total 100 class act. So, see, now we're at the top of the hour. We'll take a very brief commercial break. And this time we'll get a little bit international here with a commercial from Germany. Yeah, I know. We show a lot of Korean and Japanese.
Broadening our horizons here.
Yes, we are. So we're going to pick on Europe this time and Germany in particular because, well, that's my background. And let's see how offensive they can get. So enjoy, everybody.
Ja, wenn es so richtig chinesisch schmecken soll, Maggi-Fix für China-Pfanne. Mit Bambussprossen und der typischen Würzung. Fehlt nur noch das Fleisch.
Mit Maggi-Fix was Tolles zaubern. Neu, Maggi-Fix für China-Pfanne.
Mehr exotische Rezepte und viele, viele andere stehen im neuen Maggi-Fix Mini-Kochbuch Band 2. Wir vom Maggi-Kochstudio schicken es Ihnen gern. Gratis natürlich.
And there you go. So,
look at it. What's going on?
They
get a hairdo and new clothes.
No,
Buddy looked like a beetle.
I think I followed that.
You think you followed that? Okay.
Yeah,
I did.
So to make it a little clearer for everybody, okay, this is a German commercial for a kind of like for a Chinese stir fry mix. So if you add it into like your stir
oh my god,
that
I just noticed it.
Yes,
yes.
The buddy with the hair. Oh,
you get it.
It reminded me of Jerry Lewis's. Oh, very good. It's like I get it now. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, Franco. Yeah, that's not racist.
That was actually awesome and hilarious. Now even worse than now I know it.
Oh my god.
They're not turning Japanese. They're
turning Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh my god, snort. Yes, you will eat the ketchup and you will enjoy it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Al, was that a new commercial? Yes, it was. It was totally 100% new. I forgot I had that in my library, and it's like, oh yeah, I was going to play this at one point. Don't you know? Yeah, don't you mean German stir fry? Well, yeah, but it's Chinese German stir fry.
So mixing of the cultures.
Exactly. So
whether you're ready for it or not.
Yep, because nothing says past oppressive regime than Germany and China. So there you go. How could I become more offensive? Let me find the ways. Anyway, so, well, I mean, I could do something.
Today I want to welcome you all, and I want to talk about violence against children. It is a big no-no.
Yeah. So, you know.
What the
hell? That is right. So,
it was a hot mic moment right there.
Exactly.
Live on camera.
Yep. So,
get away from me, kid. You bother me.
Because, yeah, that's right, kid. God, go away. See? Yeah. So, which brings us up to this.
Oi! You! Watching the stream right now. I'm reading articles like a pro, but guess what? Your papers and ears deserve more than just a silent scroll.
That's right. No one else is getting that kind of level of fame. So, if you just donate maybe a mere $5 kind of super chat, you want it, and I get to use the voice that you kind of want to hear right now. There you go. So for every $5 super chat, what I will do, because I guess FKC, or otherwise known as Tim, is not here yet. You guys can torture me. So for every $5, I will do a voice for 5 minutes. And yeah, thereby offending some sort of culture in the world at any moment given in time. So there you go. Yes. It's the breakfast chow mein is good for you. So that's, oh my God. Okay. So yeah, just yeah, exactly. Just no sloth from Goonies. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I remember that one. That was way. So Comic Relief Crusader, how's your Elfish? You know what? I don't know. How are elves supposed to speak?
Don't know.
It's actually an Elvish language. It does exist now, believe it or not. There is.
Yeah, I mean, Tolkien made the Elvish language and then said, "No, I think I want to write a book about this."
Yeah, right. So, also, Vince wants to know: can you stir fry sauerkraut? I think you can stir fry anything
Carefully.
Yeah. I love sauerkraut. God, I love it so much. And just because Tom missed it, and because he needs more laughter in his life.
Today I want to welcome you all, and I want to talk about violence against children. It is a big no-no.
It is a big no-no.
I know, right? So, okay. I love.
At least they don't like violence against children. That's a good thing. So yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
This is why I have kids. They're legalized child slave labor. So anyway, on to the next article. So, what do we got going on next? Okay, well, this just kind of dropped on X about a couple of hours ago. This from the Hollywood Reporter. Okay. Secret Predator movie revealed as animated killer of killers. This looks damn good. So this kind of heard about this a little bit, here and there in the whispers, as it were. And this here, an anthology film, follows the fiercest warriors in human history as they battle predators. This looks so badass. So badass. Because this is going to follow like 3 time periods in human history. So you're going to have feudal Japan, because I know a lot of people out there were saying, you know what, let's do a Predator movie, a feudal Japan, with like samurai and ninjas and stuff like that, right? So that appears to be a thing. The next thing is going to be like World War II and Vikings. So it should be quite fun. Yeah. Bill Barkley, Comic Relief Crusader. I'm guessing this is a 3-part animated thing, somehow segues into Predator Badlands. You know what? Don't know.
It sounds a bit like a Predator Death Battle or something. It's like, okay, in this corner we have blah, blah, blah. Over here, a Predator.
And you know what? Even if this film is, let's say, an hour and a half long, right? Then, you got 3 different storylines. You got a half an hour to tell each story, which is going to be so bitchin' cool. So what I'm going to do here, because I got the trailer, so if nobody has seen it, I'm going to show it to you guys right here.
Didn't even know about it.
And enjoy.
Now. It's time I tell you about the monster. We must kill it, or it will kill us all. So June 6th is when this comes out. So
that was different.
Yeah, it's I'm
not sure about the animation style. At first, it kind of reminded me of the animation used in Blue-Eyed Samurai, but then not quite as smooth, not quite as polished.
Yeah, it reminded me a little bit of Arcane.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, in itself wasn't a bad series. Well, I mean, season 2 could have been a little bit better, but
I never finished season 2, but yeah.
But it's not. I'm intrigued. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm gonna say this. Holy shit, that looked awesome.
Yeah,
I liked it. I mean, when they attacked the guy in the plane, right through the plane, right through him,
yeah,
pulled him out. Oh, that looked badass. Like, oh my god, there's going to be some amazing action in this sim. I want to see it.
Gonna be action packed, that's for certain.
Deputy said, my problem with it is at least one of the Predators looks like he's roided out.
Not like the one on the pictured there.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, yeah, but don't forget, in the movies, there's been different sized Predators. That could be like a top of the line leader. There is massive Predators in the films as well. People, we've seen them briefly, so they are different sizes. Yeah,
and you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to criticize whatsoever. You know what? Because, like I said before, if you like it, you win. Let's see, Franco Walker. It sounds terrible. What? John Peterson.
No way. I think it sounds brilliant. Oh,
it's billed as an anthology series, similar to Matrix and Halo anthologies. Yeah, it is. That's 100% totally is.
Well, you're comparing there. The Animatrix was brilliant. If anybody hasn't seen the Animatrix, that was brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saw parts of it. I don't think I saw it all the way through.
Oh, so good. So good.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
They already had the Yakuza guy in the Predators movies. That's true, right? And there you kind of discovered that there are kind of two different types of predators, right? You know, like they kind of described. One was like the dogs. The other ones are kind of like the wolves, right?
And there's different levels. There's the beginner tier, and you get and then you get your leaders, and then the warriors, and there's different tiers of predators that I had to explain in the films.
Yeah,
you know.
And Franco Walker, yeah, there's only one Predator film.
I disagree.
I give you that. There's that, and then maybe the second Predator movie. I was okay with the second Predator movie.
Yeah, I was too. But I get what you mean, Franco.
Even the one with
it had Gary Busey in it.
Yeah,
you know, like I like them all because it explains a good universe. You know, yeah, the Alien versus Predator ones could have been a lot better. Hopefully, they redo them again. There's a rumor, but the ones themselves, I like them. I like the lore of the universe. I like the describing of the different levels, the different and we haven't even seen the most badass ones. It looks like they're going to introduce them here, so that's why I think this could really expand.
You actually just mentioned the bit that frustrates me the most about this franchise is that I remember working in a comic book store when the Alien versus Predator comic book first came out from Dark Horse. I read that. I still have that miniseries. Loved it. Then they came out with the movie Alien versus Predator, and I felt cheated. This is nothing like the comic book.
I know.
I wanted to see the comic book adapted for live action.
Yes.
And we keep dancing around it. We keep getting, oh, well, here's a group of humans versus predators, but we never get the storyline from the Alien versus Predator comic book.
Right.
Yeah.
DJ Play Nice. Well, he seemed to enjoy it, so that's not bad. Let's see, Vince Womack. The Tron Ares trailer had more of an after effect.
That's true. I was not expecting that. That came out of nowhere, and I went, whoa, what?
That's true. Yeah. I will give you that.
I had to watch that multiple times to see what was going on there. It's like, I did not expect that. First, how did they do that? But okay.
Yeah. And
that could be a discussion for another time, as they say.
True. And Johnny Miller, why does every trailer have the exact same theme music? I know, right? It kind of seems that way. Well, you know, you can kind of hear a bit of a
I guess.
Yeah.
You know, epic, atmospheric.
Yeah. You do kind of hear that Predator theme in there, you know, in a few of the shots.
As a person who works in film sort of slightly, sometimes it's repetitive is easier, it's cheaper, and it just works. It's like sometimes you get the 13th music, different variations to be used in horror films for years because
that's right. Lorthoff, I ain't got time to bleed. That's right.
Classic line.
And great animation, not my kind of thing. And no, hey, you know what? That's fair.
That's cool.
Really
exactly.
Let's see. So Predators were the Grendel Foo Fighters in Ninjaku. Well, I don't know if they might play it that way. It'd be kind of interesting if they kind of play it that way.
Well, to me, it's just, and we noticed in the movies, they've been visiting Earth since before humans even, haven't they not? Remember, they would train their predator or the aliens on Earth to hunt, and they would use our area to hunt, and they come back periodically throughout time. Hence why you get different historical stories from them. So, yeah.
Oh, my God, Vince. I'm still waiting for the obese predators who learn the prey-in with candy.
Lay out the Reese's Pieces.
That's right. And don't forget
the
van.
Phone home.
Yep. Candy and a van down by the river. So Bill Barkley. Yeah, Prey wasn't too bad.
That was pretty good. I was just thinking that. I mean, when you said they introduced predators at different points in world history, it's like, well, there's Prey.
Yeah.
There's a good twist to it all. Turns out ETs were actually the overlords of the predators. That's their warriors.
Ooh. And yes, in the comic book, didn't Batman battle the Predator? Yes, true.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Three issue miniseries.
Yep. So, Batman Dead End. YouTube short had Batman versus Predators and Xenomorphs.
That was a good fan film.
Believe
that was what was his name? Walter Koenig's son.
Yes.
As Joker.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was not too shabby. So, John Peterson, don't forget there's an Alien Earth television show coming. Yeah, it's more and more. Yeah, more and more. There's a little bit of information coming out about that here and there. So, and Crumbs, I don't fancy yours much. I don't know what you mean by that. So, but anyway, hopefully Steve comes back for this. He should be hopefully gets back from.
But I'm looking forward to this. So. Definitely looking forward to this. So
yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
Me too. Right? I mean, because hey, what do you got to lose, right? It could actually be quite the surprise, like Minecraft. You never know. And as we've seen,
this will be directly to television or at least online. I don't think it's
be on Hulu.
Right.
Yeah.
And as we've seen, anything is better than Snow White. So late last year, 20th Century, you know what? I'm just going to say 20th Century Fox. I hate that Disney owns Fox or at least, the Fox properties. So 20th Century Fox boss Steve Asbell turned heads when he revealed to the Hollywood Reporter that the studio had not one, but 2 Predator movies dropping in 2025. Okay. So the first one is already known, Predator Badlands, a live-action take directed by praise Dan Trachtenberg, starring Elle Fanning. And the second was a secret project, one that has now been finally revealed as Predator, Killer of Killers. So 20th Century shared the trailer Tuesday, which would be obviously today, as well as the release date of June 6th on Hulu and Disney. So yeah. So according to the log line, it is an anthology story, follows 3 of the fiercest warriors in human history. A Viking raider guiding her young son on a bloody quest for revenge, a ninja in feudal Japan who turns against his samurai brothers in a brutal battle for succession, and a World War II pilot who takes to the skies to investigate an otherworldly threat to the Allied cause. But while all these warriors are killers in their own right, they are merely prey for the new opponent, the ultimate killer of killers. So this actually seems pretty cool. To me, at least. To me. Because like I said, even if this is like an hour and a half, you got a half an hour to tell each story, at least. And, with animation, like what I was telling Steve earlier, with animation, you're not exactly limited in what you can show on screen as opposed to live action.
Yeah, you're not limited by a special effects budget.
Exactly. Yeah. You can do so much more, dramatically speaking, with each shot in animation than you can live action, right? Because let's just face it, it's probably why stuff like anime is so addictive for a lot of people to watch. So, Bill Barkley, Predator Badlands mentioned the CinemaCon has Predators throughout different time periods. Nice. Yeah, and John Peterson, two flies. Yeah. Screwing in a light bulb is better than a steaming pile of roach dung, Snow White. Yeah, well, that's true. So, yeah, I will take
that's
this.
Certainly descriptive.
Yes, it is. So, and for that, that's why I appreciate John. He's got a way with words that makes even the manliest of men swoon. So Trachtenberg directs with John Wasing of the animation company The Third Floor. The script is by Michio Robert Rutter from Is the Story he wrote with Trachtenberg. Interesting. Now, I just want to say that this guy, if Steve shows up, Steve knows a little something about this guy. So I'm not going to say what, but it's a little bit of nugget of information. So I don't want to spoil it for him when he comes back. He can do all that. So Trachtenberg has become the driving creative mind in the Predator universe today after helming Prey, the 2022 sleeper hit for Hulu that starred Amber Midthunder as the 18th century Comanche woman who comes face to face with the Predator. So, which was actually filmed in the Kananaskis Valley here in Alberta. And how do I know that? Because I was there setting up a little bit. Yes, for a agency, Matrix Labor Leasing, and they needed some people to go out to a location to set up some sort of scaffolding stuff and whatnot, and it just happened to be a movie set. So, you know. And that's when I first wrote Doomcock, saying it looks like this movie might be a little bit woke, because from what I heard, you know, that a little 100-pound Indian girl is going to take on a predator. I thought, what?
Well, the way they played it out in the movie, it made sense. I didn't mind that.
Right. It did. So that's why I didn't mind this whatsoever. You know, it was actually pretty decent Predator movie. So, you know, what do you think of Prey, Tom?
I'm planning on going back and rewatching it. I'm unlike you guys. The little girl thing did still bother me. It's like, the thing is a killer. But then again, you go back, he was training. He was a newborn predator, I guess. So I have to look at it like that. He's not a trained warrior. But still, I mean, there was a touch of wokeness. They had to have a strong young female lead. I'm like, to me, that kind of pushed its narrative to an extent. There was a slight narrative there because, let's be honest, I mean, that thing would have killed anyone. It killed a bear.
Yeah, exactly.
It killed a bear. It killed a snake. But she also had her own training montage of trying to figure out how to fling an axe around and yank it back with a rope. And then if it wasn't for that French trading army that was like peppering the predator with muskets, the predator would have sliced and diced the young Indian woman.
Right. Yeah. Those damn Quebecers.
There's holes in it, but I mean, I didn't hate it. I'm planning on going back and rewatching it actually before everything's
it's rewatchable. It's not bad. It explains itself as a film.
It does. It does. Let's see. John Peterson. Yeah, the biggest will fall when matched against a superior wit, but there was still some Mary Sue-ness about her. Yeah, there kind of was.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't clubbing you over the head like a baby seal kind of crap, you know, that had been out in so many other movies, you know. Yeah, she seemed a bit more I don't want to say a bit more intelligent, just maybe a bit more mature.
We're just so trained that we've seen that it was in the time where those films were becoming prevalent to have the Mary Sues that it just came off like that. It became off like that. It was like it's a predator.
Things weren't handed to her. She still had to work for stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like I said, that's
I mean, if she was a bigger Mary Sue, she would have been Korra from the Avatar series.
Oh yeah, right.
Korra, the Last Airbender.
Yeah, that would have been like annoying. Jeez. Bill Barkley, yeah, Megan 2.0 has a training montage in the trailer, and she's a robot, right?
Yeah.
True. And Vince, maybe Predator will make German chow mein. Yeah, probably. If we're lucky. There is slicing and dicing involved, so you know. Yes, is sehr good. So good for you. Yum yums in the tum tums. Yes. I don't, right?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to go with it. So yeah, so after Prey became a success, Dan Trachtenberg came back and said he didn't want to do Prey 2. So Asbel told the Hollywood Reporter last year, and we're like, what do you want to do? And he rattled off a bunch of ideas that were really crazy, but really cool. And we're actually done 2 of them. Meanwhile, Trachtenberg has put the live action Predator Badlands arriving in theaters November 7th and had its first look at CinemaCon last week, where a surprising premise was revealed. So it goes something like something unprecedented happens in this movie, and my character is not the one being chased, said Fanning at CinemaCon. My character actually teams up with the Predator, and you get to see him in a whole new light. Huh. Do I really?
Again, dancing around the storyline from the Alien versus Predator comic book.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, how do you adapt a comic book without actually adapting the comic book?
Right. Exactly, right? It's like, why can't you just give us the damn comic book? Like,
No, we can't.
What is so hard about that? You know? You got a script already. Jeez.
And storyboards and dialogue, but hey, that's crazy to
right.
Yeah.
I mean, the way writers are, it's like you'd.
How can we adapt this? How can we put modern sensibilities in it for today's audience?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, all the writing is done for us. We don't have to write a thing except maybe a couple of extra scenes in between here and there. You know, like. You have an easy job. Just take the comic. You know, ask the writers of the comic, can we adapt your story? Or no, I guess it would be out of the writer's hands, you know, whoever did the comic. I guess you would have to
Dark
ask
Horse.
something like Dark Horse. Yeah. And say, hey, can we just adapt this as a movie? I mean, why not? Right. Yeah. And the first Alien versus Predator movie. Exactly.
Which was a stinker.
With the team up to beat the prey. Yeah, see, I mean, it worked in the first Alien versus Predator movie. You know, I didn't mind it.
I actually don't remember it.
Antarctica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's right. They had the big explosions, and then the woman and the alien, the woman and the Predator running away, and they were both running at the same speed. I'm thinking that there's no way she can keep up with the pace of a Predator running.
Yeah,
like no, sorry,
exactly. No. And you got the alien queen, and you know, and the weird pyramid under the ice, blah blah blah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So,
and then the story about the Predators setting off a small nuke because they lost and they're sore losers.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the weird thing that I always kind of thought about this movie, right? It's like, sure, they came around when people were primitive. Let's put it that way, right? They have no problems screwing up the entire how should I put it, ecosystem of an entire planet by introducing aliens into the environment, and then if things go horribly wrong, nuke it. So it's like,
it's the only way to be sure.
well, yeah, you know. So instead of just removing the aliens, you know, it's like, okay,
Just
fine.
nuke
We
it
lost.
from orbit.
We lost. We'll come back when we're ready for another hunt, and just leave the aliens alone. It'll make it more sporting that way. I don't know. It just never made sense. It's like, yeah, maybe, I don't know, but maybe they got a sense of sportsmanship to keep it on a level playing field. Maybe, I don't know. I know that sounds weird considering what we've seen in Predator movies. Bill, yeah, Predator Concrete Jungle on the PS2 was a great game at the time. Yeah, it's kind of like Predator 2, like the movie. So, you know, and yeah, it can't be as bad as Kong and Godzilla running together. Oh yeah, that second one. You know what? I still haven't seen that.
I haven't either. I think I've seen the first one, and that felt like it was enough for me.
Yeah, but I've seen the trailer, and I've seen
they're all good. They're all good. Sorry.
Okay.
I love
it. So
I love my kaijus.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I don't know what's going to happen, if it's actually going to be really, really good or really, really horrible. I for one can't wait to see this happening. It's it's on Tubi. Really, Kong and Godzilla 2? Is that what you're talking about, Vince? Because if it is, then I am there, dude. I will watch it. Not a problem. And if it's free, I'm all for free. So there you go.
Yep.
But
the only thing it costs you is time.
Exactly. Yes, he says.
But yes, this looks interesting. I'm definitely going to give this a watch. So.
Yeah,
and it's on Hulu. So yeah, I mean, can't think of the last thing I watched on Hulu. Keep forgetting it exists.
True. Yeah. So if you want, we can go through it again. If you want to get your jollies on about it, or we can just move on, and we can watch another East Indian Punch a Child again. Like
today I want to welcome you all, and I want to talk about violence against children. It is a big no-no.
Like that. So
what a Timmy.
Yes. This from a dad that's had 4 kids, and I love my kids. Just sometimes you have to put them in line. Anyway, oh my God. I'm glad you love it, Franco.
Hey, when they don't get the proper order from the store, you got to give them that punch when they come back. It's like,
well, exactly.
The order has to be a quart of milk, a loaf of bread, and a stick of butter.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. A loaf of bread, a container of milk, and a stick of butter. Oh my God. Exactly.
Oh, we all grew up on Sesame Street.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Cheaper than pushing bags. That's right. Punishing bags. That's right. So true. You know, what are you talking about? You didn't get my stuff from the alcohol store? Get back out there. Don't come back until you got my gin and rum. Yeah. So, does that guy have a tech support job in Gary, Indiana? Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah.
So, you know, hello and welcome to the middle of the film. Just like, oh, wrong channel. That's right. Okay, so seeing how Steven's coming back, and we covered that story, which is okay. He was short on time. Let's get into something else. I know, right? Yes.
Well played.
I know, right? So let's see this out right now. Avengers Doomsday set video leaks massive battle tease. Yeah, am I?
We've already heard him. He doesn't do the voice. He just talks like a regular, normal guy. I was hoping he'd at least put the accent on. He's an actor. He didn't. It was like, you bastard.
Some guys are trying to like shame him because they're apparently whitewashing Doom.
Well, he is white. He just has an accent.
I know, right?
He's Eastern. He's like Eastern European.
How much more white could you get?
Yes, he's totally white. Now the accent I would have liked to hear, but no, he's white. What the hell? I heard about that actually. I was like, what are you talking about? He's white.
I know, right? It's like, really? Did you really don't read the comics then, do you? So, we get a first look at Avengers Doomsday set in London, thanks to a leaked video that teases a massive battle is going to take place in the film. Well, it's an Avengers movie, so that's kind of a given, I guess, at that time. So,
yeah,
right? It's like, no, really? I thought they were going to all sit down for shawarma and have tea.
So, kumbaya.
Right, you know? So while the Russos put up trailers all around the battlefield to keep prying eyes out, apparently they didn't count on drone coverage. Oh my God. I love modern technology to some degree. So the video reveals what looks to be 24 or so impact sites. Watch below. Well, okay. We will once we get to the below part, because this doesn't seem like it's clickable. So what's going on? So we can guess the impact sites might actually be different Earths, universes that have been pulled into Battle World. Oh, so they're going with that storyline with Secret Wars. The other Secret Wars storyline. So we know from the recent cast announcement that 27 actors and characters will be part of the film. See below. Those happen to be the Avengers, the Thunderbolts, the Wakandans, and from the normal MCU universe, but no Eternals, because that movie sucked.
Yeah.
No, that's so horrible. God, I hate that.
I was hoping to see them once again, but no, my hopes were dashed.
Yes, I can't imagine why.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Let me defend it. The ending was cool. I wanted to see Excalibur and Blade. That's about it. That's the post-credit scene.
Well, that'll never happen.
No,
Yeah,
exactly,
no,
right?
Happen.
Your only Blade is Deadpool Wolverine. So that's the only Blade you're going to get.
I'm okay with that. Give him his film.
Okay.
Give him his swan song.
Yeah. So the announcement also revealed X-Men characters from the Fox Marvel universe. And of course, who appear to be the architect behind it all is, of course, as we all know by now, Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom, which is kind of like retarded because whatever. Everybody knows it's retarded. So apparently, from a different universe, theorized the same Earth as the Fantastic Four. So I can kind of believe that. I don't know. They always get Dr. Doom wrong. God almighty.
Yeah.
You know?
Again, it's comic books and poor adaptations. They will never do a proper adaptation of a comic book.
Right. They never. Let's see. I had a bigger leak last time when I went to the toilet. There you go. So, and that's a huge leak. So, no, and it's not really much of a leak.
Yeah.
It's not. You know, we know there's going to be a fight.
Oh, it's the episode where they fight. Ooh, it's another episode of Dragon Ball Z. Da-da-da.
Yeah, exactly right. So,
well, imagine my shot.
That's right. So
when they're not powering up, they're fighting. Ooh.
No. And Mike, have you seen the aerial shots of Castle Grayskull set, which is being filmed in the UK? It looks cool. No,
oh, wow.
I haven't. Yeah, we got to get back on top of that Masters of the Universe story too, because that's going to be interesting. Oh my God. I can't wait. So, in the original Secret Wars comic, the Beyonder, back in the 80s, awesome storyline. If you can find the comics, go find them. The Beyonder is responsible for pulling in various Earth heroes and teams into Battle World, along with characters from other parts of the universe, including Galactus. The all-powerful Beyonder promises the Victor anything they want. And this is where Spidey gets his black symbiote costume. So, I forget what issue
from
that
a
was.
vending machine.
Yes, from a vending machine. So,
well,
it's
not
like
really
the-
a vending machine. It's just a
it's-
machine that dispenses the costume.
It's like the ultimate gachapon gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
So, but in the 2015 version, which of course, this is what it looks like they're going to be doing because, why not? The Marvel multiverse is collapsing due to incursions or parallel universes colliding and destroying each other. The Beyonders, plural, because in this case, there's more than one Beyonder, are behind the destruction of the multiverse. Yay! And Dr. Doom steals the Beyonder's powers, becoming God Emperor Doom, and creates Battleworld, a patchwork planet formed from the remnants of the destroyed universes. So, and the leaked concept art also seems to show God Emperor Doom, though the Russos said it isn't from their Avengers movies. So, yeah, all the concept art that we saw a few weeks ago that we went through, which actually wasn't too bad. It was actually quite fun because we saw one world where it seems like everybody's a Hulk.
We had the Planet Hulk looks like, and there's
Yeah.
been a lot of rumors of trying to birth that out again. I'm like, I don't know if I want whatchamacallit playing as Hulk for that world. His Hulk disappoints me. I don't want smart Hulk.
Yeah.
No.
I'm wanting violent rage, mindless Hulk.
Give me Eric Bana's Hulk, the one that grows when he gets mad. That's
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that would be crazy.
That's the Hulk I want. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Franco. Yeah, I'm so sick of this multiverse.
I got to mirror that as well. As like, I get kind of tired because multiverse is like a crutch for writing. It's like, oh, we've run out of ideas. What do we do now? Oh, let's cherry pick from the comic books, throw everything in a pot, stir, and pour out portions to serve to the audience. See what we get.
Exactly.
Deadpool said it himself. Marvel, the multiverse, lazy writing. So
lazy writing. Yeah.
Exactly. But I lived a little impatient. Let me bring on that whole thing quickly while you're not talking about this. I seen a clip today. They showed, I haven't seen it yet, Captain Falcon. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. I don't know why I'm torturous. But I guess there's a scene where he jumped because the Hulk jumps. Ruffalo's Hulk has never had a good leap. But if you ever see the Eric Bana, he jumped miles. That was like the accurate Hulk. He ran, he jumped, he would like give me that Hulk again. Like, yeah.
That's just lazy writing.
No, you're right. That's what I want to see. It was actually more, I'm going to say more comic accurate.
Yes, yes.
Mark Ruffalo Hulk. And I can't. Oh God, I can't stand Ruffalo Hulk now. It's like
I liked him in the very first one because I was like, oh, something different. Now he's been a disappointment since then. Just garbage. It's like, nah, you're not. No. Get it.
Because now it's like he's this, I don't know, overpowered kind of like kind of character, I
think he's underpowered myself. I think he's not powerful enough. That's not the Hulk.
Well, no, but I mean,
they nerfed him. They nerfed him.
Yeah, big time nerfed him.
Also,
like when he came in that scene in one of the last films, he's like, Hulk's like, oh, destroy. I'm like, well, this is so dumb. That made me so angry.
Yeah.
Like,
right. But let's have a look at the first look here, if we can. If this thing does anything, you're gonna do something?
Nope.
You're gonna do something? No.
It might be more down low. So
yeah, it could be. It doesn't want to do anything. Oh, unless you
Here's a picture of something we're not going to show you.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, yeah, exactly. Here's well, okay, fine. Then it's a bunch of craters
and a sad-faced Iron Man. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Doom.
Right. Dr.
Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Dr. Iron Doom.
Speaking of Ruffalo, mentioned at CinemaCon, there's a new Now You See Me getting made. Oh God, really? I hope he's not in it. Oh God. And also, Edward Norton leaped somewhat. That's true. Yeah. Either one of them. I'm okay with either one of them. Eric Bana or Norton. I'm okay with either one. You know, it's just Ruffalo. Just, I don't know. He just seems lazy to me. It's just something, just, you know, like he's tired. He's like,
he started off really good, like Tom said, and then after a while, it's just like, he acts like he can't put in the effort.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I've made my millions, and I'm just phoning it in at this point.
Like, yep, I've deposited the check. What more do you want from me?
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm getting sick and tired of seeing him in everything too now, you know. Like, if he wasn't in Mickey 17 and I watched Mickey 17, if he wasn't in Mickey 17, the movie actually probably would have been better.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot, because Mickey 17 actually wasn't that bad, you know, which is kind of weird to say. And yes, and I agree. Lou Ferrigno was my Hulk. Yes.
Well, that's what I grew up with when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
you know, David Bana, the infamous scenes. It's just, like I said, with the effects, like I said, Eric Bana, a lot of people didn't like him. I liked him because now you've seen the actual size of the Hulk. The Hulk's like 8-9 foot tall, you know, and I was like, and he grew bigger. And I'm like, okay, finally. But then this new Hulk is just such a disappointment. Eventually, it just became
he's a sad sack.
Yeah.
So yeah, a bunch of actors that we really at this point in time don't really care about, especially Pedro Pascal. So, God, I hate seeing him and everything. And in addition, it's been reported that more actors, yes, because that's what this movie needs, more actors.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Exactly. Will be featured in Avengers Doomsday. And Haley Steinfeld recently confirmed her appearance. So actually, I don't mind her. Haley Steinfeld. So the new Hawkeye. Not that I like her as the new Hawkeye.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like, there's just something likable about her that I don't mind. Probably because I seen her in the Bumblebee movie and she seems like a very endearing character. But that's just me. So, but Bill, and there was a Thor in Ferrigno's Hulk before Hemsworth.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
that's true.
It was interesting, but it was kind of
and there was a Daredevil back in that era as well.
Yeah,
right. And don't forget 70s Spider-Man.
Yep.
Oh, he looked like he wore his pajamas. I used to like.
God, yeah, I know, right? I loved it. Peter Dinklage as the Hulk. I would love to see that in Multiverse Snort. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Dinklage as Hulkling. Yeah. My God.
But they used the camera tricks to make him appear large.
Yeah, exactly. All the perspective shots could make him bigger. My God. And John, I will never refer to her as Hawkeye. I will always refer to her as Bishop. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. 100%. You know. So, but so it's not much of a first look. Whatever. I can't get the video to
it's
work.
Anticlimactic. It's like, what?
Can you right click and open a new tab? Will it let you do that?
Maybe. Let's have a look here, because more than likely Disney probably kiboshed.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, because if that went up on YouTube and this news just came up like now.
Disney would jump on that immediately. Nope.
Yeah. No. We can't have neat stuff out there.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So more than likely that's probably what happened. But you got creators.
Yay. It's creators. Woohoo.
That's about it. Yeah, I know, right? So riveting. So full of win. And in short, Captain Falcon, Brave New Woke World, hasn't even hit 200 million. So Marvel's on Marvel's just going straight ahead for the kill. So there you go.
Well, more power to them.
Exactly. And China, yeah, I really enjoyed the show. Thank you so much. I do have to go now. Well, that's okay, China, because we are wrapping up as it is anyway. And that being said, I guess Steve is not coming back, but that's okay.
He had to take off to do some stuff with the family.
Yeah, he did. So go figure. But that's all right. So that being said, wait a minute. What am I doing here?
I don't know.
You're gone 1 week and everything just goes by.
Yeah. Everything just flies off the rails.
I know. It's terrible.
Pure chaos.
Pop Culture Republic. What do you got going on?
Let's see. I've been juggling things on my IRL scheduling, and I might actually have time this evening to do a live stream. I have no idea what on. I might yammer on a little bit about Daredevil Born Again, my impressions after having binged 3 seasons of Daredevil from Netflix. That is such a wonderful series. And then watching the first 10 minutes of Daredevil Born Again, I was like, I want to shut this off. I was like, no. No. No, I'll touch on that once I compose myself this evening and put some thought into that, because woof.
Yeah.
There's nothing like watching a TV show that you have to force yourself to finish. It's like, I'm in the middle of episode 4. Do I really want to finish this episode?
I know, right?
But yeah, I'll touch on that briefly. I might go on to other things, whatever I can think of between now and later this evening.
All right.
That's what I do on my channel. I talk about all things pop culture related, movies, TV shows, comic books, anime, K-dramas, whatnot. It used to be Monday nights and Wednesday nights, but it might be changing to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, so I'll see how that goes.
Right on.
All
right. So if you want to go ahead, links are in the chat right there. So check out Pop Culture Republic. Show him some love. Go ahead and subscribe, and he'll give you a good time. So, and Tom.
Yes.
What do you got going on?
Whoa.
You just finished I don't know. You just finished a
focus
wrestling
camera.
video.
Focus.
I
Down
just
in
totally
front.
lost focus. Let's just go to that. Okay. Wow. So yeah, let me see. What am I doing now? Yeah, I just did a live thing about only 13 minutes. I'm going to be doing more wrestling reviews because WrestleMania is only literally under 2 weeks away. So it's getting close to the big one. That's the big one. I did a quick review of the last AEW review, which happened Sunday. Great show, except for the ending. I'm one of the few. I'd say wait till Daredevil started slow. He doesn't even wear the costume till like 5 or 6 in, which is like,
I know.
That drives me nuts. I don't hate it now. It's still not as good as you. I did the same thing. I rewatched all the originals. I'm planning on going back and rewatching the Punisher originally series too.
Yeah,
it's so good. So it hasn't lived up. Well, I'm not going to give a spoiler here away. It's a given. Foggy's dead. Sorry. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, they kill him. I'm like, that was the dumbest thing ever.
Oops, spoilers.
Yeah, they promised us the whole thing. Foggy and Karen. No, you've seen him at the first episode. Karen, you don't see. I figured they'd keep her in. Nope. Oh,
no.
Screw you.
Yeah,
like no, and I'm not big on the new cast. They're okay, but
I'm not either. No, I'll be touching on that later tonight.
Yeah,
so many disappointments.
Yeah, and I actually went on and started watching. What did I watch? I finished it in 3 days. Shogun. You were right. That was brilliant.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah,
so good. That is so good. If you don't want, there's only you have to not mind subtitles. Lots of subtitles because But wow, such a they're supposedly they're gonna be filming the 2nd season here eventually soon. They're gonna have one. Such a good show. Oh, that was so good. Just finished Days Gone. The expansion or the DLC should be coming out at the 22nd. Hopefully, I get some money to be able to get it, and then. right now I might start filling in. I had, like I said at the beginning of the show, I had to rework my computer to play Fallout 3 with altering stuff. I'm going to try maybe record that tonight. I do recordings. I don't do that live because the one thing about with StreamYard, you only got so many hours a month you can play with, and then you get cut off, which sucks. So like maybe I might find a way to do OBS to recording, but I'm going to do it through my laptop, not my PC, blah, blah, blah. Just stay tuned. You know, I got my book. I got everything else coming up and just keep them busy. So that's about it, really. Just trying to build the channel up and getting back to filming stuff constantly. There's going to be a lot of wrestling in the next short while, so stay tuned.
Very cool.
Yeah, I just Vince, I just finished Shogun in the 80s. Yeah, you know what? I
remember that from the 80s.
I do too. I do too. Check out
this
the new
new series.
one, though.
So good. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm a person that loves Asian cinema. I love samurai. I love everything to do with the samurai culture and everything. And fast, brilliant. Just so good.
Oh, man.
They did. I mean, that's not a spoiler by now. We all kind of know that now, but I hated that. I was so angry. I yelled at the screen. I was like, "You mother!"
And see now, Rancor Steve did have to do some husbandly duties later on tonight on Rumble and on his channel on YouTube. He's going to be having Mineraft going on. And so if you want to go ahead and check out Mineraft later on tonight, early tonight, head over to Rancor Steve's channel there and check out Mineraft. So, you know, the Manly Show on the YouTubes and on the Rumbles and whatnot. And yeah, just trying to get manhood back into men's minds.
And there's a lot of ball bust there. If you haven't, me and Mike have been lucky enough to be part of his cast. Canadian Spider-Man, which you see in the room here sometime.
Oh yeah,
especially that one segment. Oh boy, does he ever the one I'll just quickly think the one segment he literally put a hockey helmet on. So it was awesome. He broke his brain a couple times.
It was so good on so many levels. So go ahead and check out Manorama, and I'm sure you will have a pleasant time. And Vince, if you want to do me a favor, if you can go that far back in the chat, and Obi-2 Wrath of Kenobi, if you can put a ban on that guy, that'd be great. That would be helpful. Thank you.
And also, let's send our love outs to a fellow member who's not here today. We wish him well. Things are going on. We're just going to send him our best. So.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys, if you happen to be on the Twitters, on the X's, if you want to go ahead and drop Appion a word of encouragement. Because a couple of days ago, somebody attacked his channel, and
load of BS. Ugh.
Yeah. And both his channels, his main Appion one and Two Guys Talking, got deleted off of YouTube. And it was either somebody hacked into his account and got it deleted. From what I recall, Appion tried to appeal it, but to no avail. They wouldn't bring it back, and both his channels are gone, and you know that's why he's not on today. And you know, I just want to say to Appion, if he happens to be listening later on, you know, we got your back. If there's anything we can do to help,
okay,
you know, yeah, we'll help you out. If you want to, I don't know, borrow our channels and keep your show going somehow, you know, we can. I'll loan you. I'll loan you my channel, and you can do Two Guys Talking, or you know, whatever, you know, or whatever you want to do. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube is never wrong. They said so themselves. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
How dare you argue with the YouTube gods? As I'm on YouTube. And hey, Spidey, how's it going, man? Hey there, chat.
Oh, we were just making fun of you, Spidey. But
Yes, took me less than 5 seconds. Right on. Yeah. So if you see Happy on there, just
send him some love.
Yeah.
And
exactly. Is he on Rumble? I'm pretty sure he is. I think he is.
Might be. I can't remember.
Yeah. So, comic. Don't see who you meant. Oh, well, then that's okay. I can go way back up in the chat and take care of it myself because of who I believe that. I don't believe who I know who it is. I know exactly who it is, and he's a little bit of a troublemaker that thinks he can save certain things, but. Whatever.
Oh,
but I digress. Yes, that one naughty person. Yeah. So not that I want to get into that online or anything like that because I forgave him on New Year's Eve. So and I decided to do that because I choose to be a nice person. So so if you can send him some love, I'm sure he appreciated it. Send them a little bit of encouragement. Because it's a terrible thing, and nobody wants their channel gone and deleted. I mean, because everybody that happened to be over there had a lot of fun, and like Carla was there, Padawannabe was there.
I was there. We were having fun with Sunday nights doing Farscape watch and review, which was a blast.
Yeah, right.
Because I had never watched Farscape before.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can say this. It's not kissing ass or anything. The cast of people you have here, you yourself, Pop, Mike, and Appion, you're some of the nicest guys I've met on this in this panel. I mean, generally just good human beings. And how anybody could do that to him, it just what's wrong with people?
Yeah. That was completely out of left field.
Yeah. Totally. So yeah. And also in the comments, Flip City Magazine. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself a subscription over at Flip City Magazine, then head over to Flip City Mag. And if you want to get yourself a subscription, go ahead and use the coupon code CRC for 10% off. And I know Farscape rocks. It totally rocks.
Yeah.
It's a fun show, and he made it fun with the watch parties and all that.
Actually, Cosmic was the reason I watched Farscape. It's an old buddy of mine. He's the one who got me into watching it. So yeah.
And if you want to go ahead and do that, use the coupon code CRC for 10% off. And they got a little contest going on. They got a little artist contest going on. So if you want to, go ahead to flipcitymag.com or their channel. And check out the little contest that they have going on there. And it is. My schedule is super open now. Well,
by the way,
if you want to come on to Padawannabe, then hey, if you want to
might be talking about Sunday evenings.
Yeah. So, but I got a question about this. Does that copy of the magazine have a scratch and sniff fart sticker with all the smoke in it?
It should.
That's what always like. It looks like it's going right up their nostril. It's like, it's a scratch and sniff farts. I don't know.
I know if it's published by DC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh yeah, the new farting issue.
Yeah.
God.
Oh God. What? I'm not even ask.
You have to look up what's her name? Harley Quinn.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm not even going to give it any more than that.
It's pretty
bad.
That's okay, Spidey. Hey, not a problem, dude. It's all good, man.
And this is the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself a comic and fun to read, then head over to swordofeden.com for Al Nickerson's book, which is Sword of Eden. And he has book 1, book 2, and the limited edition Trump 2024 cover. So amazing. And if you happen to be the first 100, you might get it autographed and sent to you. So special collectors, only for you special people out there. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and do that and have yourself something fun to read, do that and show Al Nickerson some love. And as he is also working on issue 3, I think he said he's like about 40 pages in already.
And a good guy, just a genuine good
Maybe
guy,
more.
and a good independent who
Yep.
worked for the big companies at one point, but now he's independent. And yeah, help support independent artists. That's what I always push for.
That's
So.
right. It's the way you do it. That's right. It's huge. Totally huge. Amazing pages. The kind of pages that you can just peruse over for days on end. Yeah, and you know what? And I really love his inks. So yeah, so check out Sword of Eden and Flip City Magazine. And
don't forget, you gotta check somebody else out. You, this amazing man,
That's right.
Relief
That's
Crusader,
right.
the man who does offer graphic design abilities. You can hire, you can be hired for graphic design. And as a fellow graphic designer, traded to have a degree thing, the man's good. He's helped me with projects. Very talented. He's done work for other people out there. The man is talented, and he gives reasonable prices as well. I've dealt with other graphic designers myself, and it can be overcharged. This man can charge you on a budget. Definitely help you with album covers, with your internet stuff, anything. Give him a shout. He's well worth it. This channel. Well, let's not even go to the channel. Let's talk about his store. First, he has his Rumble channel, of course, as well, which is a little bit more uncensored. Unlike YouTube, we still love you there, YouTube.
Yeah.
And then don't forget his store. He has a store, an amazing store, which I still gotta buy stuff. I'm poor, but you got mugs, you got T-shirts, you got posters, you name it over there. The Transform posters are awesome. I love those. God, I want those all around my wall. And of course, let's be honest, the channel, this show. The show that gives something, the man tortures his voice for you, for your entertainment. He gives you the news that nobody else gives. That today's news was really out there. Wow, that was really weird. But we love it because he gives the stuff that nobody else gives out there. That shows that our world is weird. And it's more. One thing I'll say about the show, I'm going to be honest. I do this bit, but your show is more positive than most of the shows out there because you don't try to tear down stuff, and we'll give honest opinions, but a lot of shows nowadays want to complain about stuff. Here it's just laughing at it. That's one thing I will say about your show that is better, and I'm not even comparing, but seriously, you laugh about it. We just have fun over here. It's about having fun. It's not about getting angry and stuff. It's just about having, and that's why I love coming here every week, because it's not about this blah blah bitching and moaning. No, we laugh about it. If it's bad, we laugh, but we still, hey, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. That's one differentiate you amongst other people, is you can laugh at the bad stuff and not complain and get mad about it. So,
no, because there's no point. No. There's absolutely no point. You know, because like Jason says, life is short. You got to make the most of it, and there's no point in bitching and complaining about this stuff. You just might as well laugh at the stupid mistakes that these people make.
That's why I like doing Skullcast. Like Jason has the Beyond, which it can get a little bit heated sometimes, and the great cast of guys, though I love them all. But me and him do Skullcast. It's mostly positive stuff. We like to just talk positive, and I love doing that with him. And that's why I love coming here too, because it's mostly we laugh at the bad stuff. It's no use to get angry about it because it's whatever. It's not worth getting angry.
Exactly, and that's indeed the whole point. Exactly.
Yes,
it's 100% the whole point. And so we're not laughing at you. Come to think of it, we're laughing at you. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, laugh at me. I don't care. My nose. Right. I have a ski stove nose, and I've been laughed at my whole life, and I like it.
And you know what? And Vince, thank you for putting this up. There is a I got a give send go thing going, right? I don't like talking about this, but I got this thing out. Like I mentioned last week, or actually it wasn't last week. It was kind of like the Friday before last week. I did. You know what? I'm just going to put this out there because I'm not going to hide really anything. Okay. I did get a job. Okay. And that's why I wasn't on last week because I was at a job. I was working. And I'm just going to put this out on the record. Okay. Because, again, this is like one of the reasons why I share news. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. And, some of this does make you kind of scratch your head and make, what did I just hear? But this is kind of like one of those things that sort of kind of happened with me, right? And and I was doing construction, and I hadn't worked in over a year, and because things are really, really tough here right now in Canada. I mean, Tom can attest to that, obviously, and he's on the other side of the country. And I got this job, and I was working there for an entire week. Got up at 6:30 in the morning, be at work at 7, and worked till 4:30 in the afternoon, and two 15-minute breaks and a lunch break. And I was just happy having a job, just happy. And whatever they had me doing, which was either it was installing drywall or insulation, or installing T-bar for ceiling panels and stuff like that, whatever, I did it. And asked my supervisor, hey, how does this look? Does it look okay? And they're like, yeah, hey, not a problem, it looks all good. So here's what happened. This past Friday, because I was also trying to get out into the field to do maintenance on some of these units, because they got big contracts here in Alberta, and it would have been extra income on top of that going out into the field. And my foreman said, hey, so and so in the office, basically the boss wants to talk to you. And I thought it was about going out in the field. And I went into the office, and he goes, so Mike, been here a week. So how's it going? And I said, oh, pretty good. Everybody's pretty chill, pretty relaxed. We're all doing our thing. And, I really like it here. And I said, I hadn't worked in a bit, maybe a little bit stiff. And, and I get a little thing going on with my knee, but I'm, getting over it, and it's all pretty good. And he goes, well, Mike, I don't know how to put this to you, but I'm concerned about your health. Yeah, exactly. And that was my reaction in my head. Like, what? Well, I don't know how to put this, but I'm concerned about your health. And I'm like, okay. And, I'm getting pretty perplexed, about this. And he goes, well, one of the guys saw ya, and he said it looked like you were ready to pass out. And I'm like, no. I mean, if you're ready to pass out, that's not something you take lightly,
No,
because you don't want a bad accident happening, right? Especially when you're around tools and stuff like that,
right? Power tools.
Yeah, right. Because you're doing construction. You got friggin' nail guns. You got pneumatic staplers. You got some heavy duty stuff there, right?
Yeah.
And I said, no, that didn't happen whatsoever. And he goes, well, yeah, I really don't know how to put this, but you don't need to come in Monday. And I'm like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, I might be a little stiff, but I'm okay to work. And he's like, no, that's all right. Maybe in a little bit when you're unstiff, you can come back and apply again. And I'm like, what? What? Like,
it sounds like, I'm going to say this right now. It sounds like a sleazy way of letting somebody go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So I said, so I told him, so it seems like no matter what I say, I'm let go, no matter what. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, okay, then there's nothing more to be said then, I guess. So, no doctor's note was asked. No.
Yeah, it's a load of BS.
No medical exam was asked whatsoever. And you know what? And here in Alberta, it doesn't matter if you're within a 90-day, trial period, so to speak. Doesn't matter. if it's not a valid reason, they can't fire you. So, a friend of mine told me to call Employment Standards Alberta, and I had a chat with them. And the lady's like, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter if if it's 90 days or not. He didn't ask for any medical records, any doctor's note or anything like that. This is quite plainly a human rights violation because it's discrimination on your health." So Monday, I called Alberta Human Rights, and there's a case, and it could end up them paying a lot of severance pay and a lot of back pay and legal fees and all that kind of stuff. So,
oh well, that was cheap. That was a crappy way to do something like that. I've worked Coast Guard, many other labor jobs. I've done those. Yeah. You got to have a thing before you let somebody go. You got to have valid reasons. You said, "Yeah, we seen somebody." No, that's bullshit.
And exactly, Snort. It sounds like you were like someone was setting you up. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. Quite a few people had said that too. That because this company was under new management, and quite possibly, if you're the last one hired, they probably want to get a buddy of theirs in. And looking for an excuse to get somebody out. So So an application has been put into human rights. I never thought I'd be the one to do that kind of thing because it's medical discrimination.
Yeah,
exactly. So, that being said, and Vince, thank you very much again for putting the link up. That's why I still got this give, send, go. I don't like asking or begging for money. I really don't, because it makes me feel like I'm.
He
giving
doesn't.
Let me
talk about this for a second.
Well,
give me a second. I'm
just
go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Because in my head I think that it makes me look like less of a man for not taking care of my family, and that's not it whatsoever. Things are rough up here in Canada, and we have an election coming up. Maybe things will change, but that'll still take time. So if any of you guys out there can spread the link around, if you want to give a little bit, I'm not going to say, please throw me money or anything like that. If you can give a little bit, great. If you can spread the link around, great. Theta Zord, how's it going, dude? I would appreciate it. It's as simple as that. So,
and as a person that's known you for 30 some years, you're a hard ass worker. You work your butt off. You look after your family, and that's what they see. Me, I'm poor too. Yeah. I go to food bank, but I'm a single guy. I don't have to worry about kids or anything like that. So I just survive. But you support for your family. You try to work your ass off for your family, and the man does it. So that's why. And Vince, if you have his address, you could do that me a favor and post someone for his graphic design as well. If anybody here needs a graphic designer, I'm not even out of character. Please talk if you know somebody else who needs some work done or any designing done. He's the man you want to contact, because I believe that's what you're meant to do. This channel and that's what you're meant to be. And you're damn good at it, and you can make a career out of that. 100%.
Well, like the wife said, maybe God's closing a door and opening up a window, or maybe that's the other way around. But you never know. But hey, Anima, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hey, nerds. So, hey to you, Anima. I love you. And Canadian Spider-Man, they should have had a measurable performance goals for every new hire, and they can only be let go if they don't meet those targets. Exactly. It has to be a mutual agreement, and the agreed consequences should be understood from the start. Yeah, exactly. And here's the other thing. They didn't give me any release papers, so no record of employment. And stating why I was let go or anything like that. So this could be a thing. So there you go. And yes, you tell Jagari when he's back. So and Thanazord, yeah, God bless you, Comic Relief. Man, if I can send you something over it immediately. You're a great, genuine man. Love you. Yeah, well, love you too, man. You know, I do.
And Canada,
you know?
yes, is struggling. And we're not we're going to say pretty poor us, but Canada's in a really hole right now. Pathetic leadership that's actually closed right now. Our leadership is closed because of this new election. That's pretty bad. We got nobody running our country right now. So Canada, I mean, it's everybody's struggling in this country, and it's getting hard, and it's ridiculous, and it's disgusting.
It is.
So
it is.
You know, it's just
it'll be better when you become the 51st state.
No, I love my country. I do love my country. I
100%
Canadian.
Yeah,
but it's
like Puerto Rico, an independent state. So
I'm
okay with that. So and Snort, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So you know what, guys, look, if you know anybody that does actually really do need a graphic designer,
100%. Send it to him.
You know, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but yeah,
I'll toot your horn. You're damn good. You've helped me many projects. I'm a trained graphic designer with a degree, and you helped me many a time. So yeah, no, you're good. I will back you up 100%.
There you go. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a hint. There was a post made by Eric July, over at Rippaverse, and they're looking for artists and colorists and stuff like that. I put a little bit of a post in there. If any of you guys can maybe find my post, give me a little bit of a boost. I kind of would appreciate it.
Saw it.
Okay with that? Oh, you saw it? Okay, so
yeah, I saw it.
But yeah, or if you know anybody that needs any kind of design kind of stuff done, get a hold of me. I am reasonably priced. And and if you're on a budget, I will work with you on that budget as well. And I have payment plans available. Let's put it that way. So I don't club you over the head like Rachel Ziegler and her inane acting. I break it up into easy, manageable parts. So
or 1.6 lovely, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Spidey. Exactly. So, and by the way, says Anima, I paid for my visa fee today. Things to be forward fine to that. So that blah 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 blah. Yes,
exactly.
Things seem to move forward finally. Yes, awesome. You will become a United States citizen very, very soon, Anima. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. CRC, we won't club you like I would a seal. I appreciate that. So you can sit on my head.
You know the scary thing? Just I want to bring this part last. I was thinking either move to the States or to the UK if we go liberal again. I'm sorry, we go liberal, our country's screwed. Did you hear what's happening in London right now? This is totally off topic, but you know a certain religion wants to force their ways on people now?
Yeah.
In London. They're going to force it. They're going to. You can't even listen to music in public now, or we will.
No.
What is wrong? Our world is going on a scary spot. It's
this.
Scary.
This is England.
Today I want to welcome you all, and I want to talk about violence against children. It is a big no-no.
Like that. That's England.
Sadly, but let's be honest, that might happen here because certain other people let too many people in. But anyway.
Yeah. So. It's a good analogy. I love that clip now.
Yeah.
And funny. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we love him and squeeze him and call him Mike. There you go.
No, you gotta say we will love him and squeeze him and call him Mike.
That is right. It's Bristanistan coming. Exactly. So you know you love it. You know you want to be part of it. So and you'll make a good American and keep Gary in line. Yeah, that's true. I will. Or at least I'll try to. Or at least fake it really well. So there you go. And Spidey's heading to Texas. Right on. He's coming back.
Nice to visit. I couldn't live. I need cold areas to live. I'd have to be in the northern states.
There's always a panhandle of Texas.
That's right. True. Okay, I'm going to have to read this for Lord Thoth. So thank you. Come again. Anyway, folks. Okay, so I gotta get going. Stuff to be done. Yeah, if you guys can spread the link around. If you know anybody that needs any kind of simple designing done or commissions or anything like that, send them my way. You guys know my X or you know my Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Try to be around this Friday, barring some sort of apocalypse. And you're dreading winters in Montana, not made for the cold. Well,
we love the cold. We're Canadians, there, eh?
Yeah,
You know
exactly. Yeah. That's right. We're built for the cold. We love the cold because
Yeah.
I know, right? So to everybody out there, thank you for joining in. Really appreciate it. Are you joining us tomorrow, Mike? Yes, if I am definitely free, then I will join you guys on Pop Culture Minefield over on their Drink and Draw, where Gary is finishing up his Vindicated comic, and he doesn't have that many pages to go. I think he has something like maybe, I don't know, probably around 20 pages ago or something like that. So if you want, check out Pop Culture Minefield over on their channel tomorrow, where you will see Gary drawing Joe over at Joe's Atmosphere Drawing. You know what? And yeah, I'll pick up a piece of paper and I'll start drawing too, because it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun doing that. So so check that out tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure, tomorrow morning or something like that. And yeah. So thank you all for joining in, and to everybody out there,
be excellent to each other. And party on!